Hey, it's Evan, aka Mellow Yell, and today I want to talk about MiniDisc. Specifically, this MiniDisc player I got from Japan. I'm an elder enough millennial that I remember when these things first came out, and while I was the target demographic, I kind of missed the boat. In the late 90s, early 2000s, I went straight from CDs to an MP3 player that used iOmega, the makers of the zip drive, if you remember those. Click, with an exclamation point, discs that held about an album's worth of MP3s. Basically, it was obsolete as soon as it hit the market. For more information on that format, I will link an LGR video down below. Even though I missed the boat to have one of these back then, I've always wanted one. Because even today, the size and shape of the media is just so satisfying. So, when I saw this one on Mercari Japan, I picked it up through a boxing service because of this feature here. In addition to the 3-volt DC jack on these MiniDisc players, they also had the ability to attach an external battery holder that could hold a AA battery. Now, why is that important to me? Well, the Japanese MiniDisc players use what's commonly referred to as a gum or gum stick battery, due to the general size and shape. And while they're not exactly ubiquitous in the States, you can still get them on Amazon for about 10 bucks. You can also get the external battery holders for about 10 to 20 bucks on eBay. But seeing as I'm still on unpaid sabbatical, I figured I could turn it into content and save a few bucks in the process. Which is a great segue to remind you to please like and subscribe so I don't have to go back to a desk job. So, let's go model something up. Actually, first, before we do that, let me just check something. Would you look at that? Someone already made it. Well, I guess that makes my job easier. Like, a lot easier. I guess I didn't plan far enough ahead on this one.
You got that right.
Ta-da! You done?
You real?
Occam's razor, dipshit. Either A, I'm a walking, talking bunny puppet that sounds suspiciously like you, by the way, that has spontaneously been endowed with consciousness or possessed by a ghost. Or all the stress of burning out as an engineer and guilt of not having gainful employment while you play with toys in your basement has finally manifested itself as a psychosomatic hallucination for the realization and actualization of Neurodivergent Kintsugi, or Frank for short. That's me.
Kintsugi? How'd you do that? What's happening?
So, are we gonna start milking this gimmick or what?
What do you... gimmick?
The video, dipshit.
Yeah, right, so...
Hello.
As it turns out, the external battery holder is a long-standing tradition of the Walkman that I was hitherto unaware of, and was carried all the way from the cassette player into the Walkman CD player era. So it makes sense that there would be more of a need and demand for this than I initially expected. Okay, so I'm going to modify this one up for my own purposes. We've moved the holes around a little bit to fit our particular model. It's not pretty, but it'll work. Let's get this thing printed out, and in the meantime, let's go find some springs. I always forget how much of a pain in the ass it is to solder these things. My understanding is it has something to do with the alloys that they use. The solder just has a hard time sticking to it without the right flux and temperature. Anyway, I eventually got something to stick. It ain't pretty, but it'll work. All that was left to do then was find the right size screw to attach it to the MiniDisc player.
That looks like shit.
Look, man, if I never start, I'm never gonna learn how to do this stuff right.
You definitely know how to do it wrong. You said it yourself. Maybe you should start with learning to plan better.
Well, I'm working on that too. And anyway, I learned best by just doing the thing
making the mistakes, and then learning from my mistakes.
Well, hopefully, your audience can learn from those mistakes too. You definitely give them plenty of opportunities.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah?
Yeah! Why am I arguing with you right now? Anyway, link in the description to the STL. I'll also link the one that I modified in case you have that model. Please go like and subscribe if you want to see more of Frank, or more build videos, or more teardowns. We've got a lot of surplus store science equipment to get inside. That sounds weird. Thanks for watching, and keep trying to make stuff better.
Occam's razor, dipshit.